and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video I'm going to be showing you the PSA submissions that have returned to me finally after all this time. I sent them off in August, the end of August. They have only just come back to me because I've had a bit of difficulty going to collect them from my collection point that I sent them to. So I had to contact PSA and get them sent directly back to me, to my house. So they have arrived this week. There's a couple of cards here I'm excited to show you with the grades that we got. So let's get into the video. The first card that we received back is this premium collection 2020 Pokemon Charizard V-Star. So you got this in the Charizard big collection box that they did. You got 3 promos in there, all 3 I sent away for grading. So this is the first one that we've come across so far. So this has come back a PSA 8. I know that these cards are hard to grade, and I know the ones that I received in my box were slightly off center, so I think that's why I have got a lower grade on this one. Other than that though, the card is in good condition. It's just the centering. As you can see, this side on the left is bigger than this side on the right. So, I mean, I'm happy with the grades that this has come back as. I didn't really expect anything more because I knew the centering was off. So, yeah, I am happy with that. This card looks really smart graded, and it will be one that I'll be keeping in my collection. So, pop that one to the side. The next card that I've got is the Futsal 2020 Pikachu on the Ball promo. So this has come back a near mint to mint 8. So this was number 1 out of 5. I do have Grookey on the ball as well, but I didn't send that one off for grading. So this one's come back as an 8. So like I said, I am not too sure why. I think the corners on this card are a little bit scuffed. You probably can't really see on the camera, but I think they are a little bit scuffed. I know they like a nice round corner with no whitening, and I think we have got a little bit of that on this card, especially in this corner up here. But other than that, this will be one that I will put into my collection. I am working on trying to get all 5 of these cards. I've only got this one in the Grookey so far, so maybe I'll upgrade in the future to have them all in 10s, but at the moment I'll just keep this one in my collection. So that's that one that we've got. The next one that I received back is another one of the promos. So this one's come back in a 9. The other one came back in an 8. So we're doing a bit better. I do really like this Charizard V card. I do like that he is sleeping under the tree. Charizard is one of my top 3 favourite Pokemon, as you well know if you've watched my other videos. So I'm really happy that this one has come back in a 9. And I will be keeping this as well in my collection. It's just nice to have. Then again, the centering was really off on all 3 of the cards that I received. I think it's just pot luck whether you get a good one or whether you get one that is off center, and you can't really see without taking them out of the packet because you get all 3 promos in one packet. So I don't think we did too badly with this one coming back in a 9, so I am quite happy with this one as well, and I will be popping this into the collection. I am looking to try and get a like a box that you can put your cards in, you can put your graded cards into. So I will be getting something like that to store my graded cards because I am getting quite a few now. So yeah, we'll pop that one to the side. So the next card that I received back is this 2022 Lost Origin Charizard card. This is from the trainer gallery number 3. This is the card number 3, sorry. So I have pulled this one a couple of times. I do have one in my binder with all my other Lost Origin cards, but I thought I'd send one away. I did try and pick out the best one to send away, so this is the one that I picked out. So I'm happy that it's come back in a 9. I'm not sure why it didn't receive a 10. I think the corners on this one are really nice, and the card was in very good condition. As soon as I pulled it, I did pop it into a sleeve and a top loader. But I mean, I'm happy with it in a 9. I can't really complain. It could have been worse and been a lower grade. So I have got this one in a 9 now, which I really, really like this card. I just like how the eyes pop on this one when you move it around. You probably can't see very well on the camera, but this is one of my favourite Charizard cards that I have in my collection. The next card that I have got is the promo for the World Championships. This has come back in a 9 also. So this one was released on the Pokemon Center, which was a free one. So when you made a purchase on the Pokemon Center, I think you had to spend like £20. You got this one for free. So I thought I'd send it off for grading to see what we get. This is another one that I will cherish in my collection. I do love Pikachu, and Mew is in the background, and they are the other two of my favourite Pokemon in my top 3. So I'm really happy with this one coming back into a 9. And like I said, this is the World Championships for 2024. So this is one of the promos. So this will be going into the collection as well. The artwork on this is really crisp, and I do really like the artwork. I can't see anything obviously wrong with the card. I thought the centering was quite good. When I got it, I did pop it into a sleeve and a top loader, but as it came in the box with all of my other order that I received, you obviously the promo is just kicking around. It's not actually protected when it's being delivered to you, so that's probably why it came back a 9. Maybe there's something that they could see that I couldn't see, but then again, I'm still happy with that it's come back in a 9, so we will take that one. So next we've got the Toxicity from Shining Fates. So this has also come back in a 9. This is one of my favourite cards from Shining Fates. I just love how the colours pop, how sparkly this card is. And Toxicity, I think he's the sort of Pokemon you either love him or hate him. I do like him, and I just like the artwork on this, just how sparkly the card is. It's come from Shining Fates, so that's probably why the card is very shiny. It goes with the collection. So yeah, I'm really happy with how this one's come back to me. So this has come back in a 9, and I can't see anything wrong with this one. Maybe the centering is off a little bit. Yeah, you can see the centering is off a little bit from left to right, so this is why it's come back in a 9. But overall, it's not been too bad so far with what I've received back. I'm happy with the grades. And like I say, if I want to upgrade in the future, I can always upgrade the grades in the future and get them in a higher grade. So next we've got the Eevee Heroes, which is the Evolving Skies, Japanese version of Evolving Skies. So this is the Flareon that came within that set. So the first packet of the Eevee Heroes that I ever opened, I pulled this. That's the reason why I sent it off, because I haven't had much luck with Eevee Heroes since then, so I wanted to send off this card. So this has come back in 8. I know the centering is quite off with this card, and I do believe this one had like a little white dot in one of the corners. Can't remember quite remember what corner it was. It might be the top right, but this is more of a sentimental kind of card that I wanted to send off, because it's the first one I pulled from the set and I haven't had much luck since then. So I thought I'd send this one away as well. So this has come back in a near mint to mint 8. So I am happy with that one as well. So I'll just pop that one there. So before I reveal this grade, so this is the Ancient Mew, which is the 2000 movie promo that you got when you went and saw the film in the cinema, I believe. So this was a sealed promo that I did buy off of someone, and you can't see what the card is like until you open it, because you do have it's like a card you have stuck to the other side, so the only thing that you can see is the back of the card. So it's a bit potluck with how the card look once it's opened. So I did buy this. I didn't spend that much money on this when I bought it. So it has come back a 9. I am extremely happy with that. It's come back a 9. I did want a 10. I think everyone always wants their cards to come back in a 10, but this has come back in a 9. So I am quite happy with that. So this is probably one of the best cards that I own. I love Mewtwo as well. Mew obviously is one of my faves in my top 3. So the evolution that comes from Mew I'm very fond of too. So I'm very happy with this in a 9, and this will be one that will be going on display, and I will be keeping this in my collection. I might see whether I can get another one and grade another one just for the fun of it, just to see what we get. But I'm very happy that this has come back in a 9, and I thought this was such a great card to have within the collection. So that's a great one for me. So the next one we've got is this KFC promo from, I think it's an Indonesian program. It's come back in a good 2. I cannot, for the love of me, see anything wrong with this card. There's no scratches, there's no bends, the corners are perfect, the centering is okay. I'm a bit shocked that it came back in a 2, and I don't know why. I have fully inspected it. I cannot see anything wrong with it at all. Like, it is in very good condition, and I don't know why it's come back in a 2. I kind of wish you could find out the reason why it's come back in a 2. That would be so great. I might crack this out and send this to Ace to see what it comes back as. So I think I might do that. I'm not happy that it's come back in a 2 because I don't know the reasons why. So I will be interested to see, and I think it'll be quite a nice video for me to take this out of here, send it to Ace, and then see what Ace give me for it. Because I'll be very interested to see what it comes back with regards to them. So I think I might do that, and I will update you guys with what it comes back as, but I'm just not happy with it in a 2, and I don't want it in my collection in a 2 because I can't see anything wrong with the card. So, I mean, if you can spot anything, please feel free to leave it in the comments. I will take anything on board, but like I say, I have absolutely no idea why this has come back in a 2. So I'll be sending it to Ace. So next we've got the Evolving Skies Lithium from there. So this has come back in a 10. I am super chuffed with this. Evolving Skies is one of my favourite sets, and some of the cards that you get in that set are just so good. It's one of the best Sword and Shield sets there is. I mean, some of the Sword and Shield sets I haven't even really bothered with, just because Evolving Skies and Crown Zenith, they are the 2 best Sword and Shield sets in my opinion. So this has come back in a Gem Mint 10. I am super happy with that. I was hoping that this would come back in a 10, as there is nothing wrong with this card. It was pulled, sleeved, and I was so happy when I pulled it and I couldn't see anything wrong with it, so I thought it would be a good contender to be graded. So I'm very happy that this has come back in a 10. Then I have got the 3rd and final promo from the Charizard collection box that they did. So this one's also come back in 8. So we've got 2 8s and we got a 9. Like I say, the centering was really off. You can see, look how big that side bit is compared to this side. I will be adding this to the collection anyway, so I'm okay with it coming back as an 8, to be honest with you. It's one of my favourite cards. I just love the artwork. I just love how like flame-like he looks, and he's got a massive flame coming out of his mouth there. He just looks really sick, so I am very happy with that one too. And then second from last, we have the Charizard Special Illustration Rare from 151. So this has come back in an 8, near mint to mint. I know that the Charizard from 151, they are hard to grade, and I find that all the special illustrations within that set, they were either, the ones that I pulled, they were either off-centre and not really worth grading. This was pulled a couple of times, so I have got one of these in my set, and I did send one away for grading, so I thought, why not, really? It's come back an 8. I mean, I thought it would be about an 8 or a 9 anyway. I didn't think it would be anywhere near a 10. I mean, a 10 I would be really chuffed, because the cost of these cards are going up quite quickly. So I might trade this up and see whether I can find it in a 10, or I might just keep this for my collection. Haven't really decided yet. But yeah, it's come back an 8. So we are happy with that. And like I said, the centering isn't very good, and I have found that throughout 151 that the centering hasn't been very good. So, but I mean, it's still a very, very good set. So, and then last but not least, we have the Umbreon VMAX from Brilliant Stars. Another one of my favourite Pokemon. I love the evolutions. This has come back in a Gem Mint 10, so I am very, very happy that this has come back in a 10. it's just one of my favourite cards from Brilliant Stars. I mean, any of the evolutions, and I'm super excited for the new set that's going to be coming out after Christmas in the new year, which is based around all of the EVs. So I am very looking forward to that, and I have got quite a few bits to pre-order, so watch the space. There will be some videos coming for that, and I'm super excited. I do put updates for my collection on my Instagram, so if you don't already follow me, please check me out on Instagram. It's @PokeChristina. Give me a follow, and whenever I do have anything from my collection, everything goes on there. So I like sharing with the community what I get and I add to my collection. So this is such a great card, and this might be one that I will be displaying rather than keeping to the side. So I'm super happy with that. And I just want to say thank you for watching. And I do a video every single Saturday. Please follow me on Instagram, like I just said. If you haven't already, please hit the thumbs up button, hit the like button, and please subscribe. That'd be great. And I'll see you next time. Bye.